Story name: The Man Who Lost Everything and Found Himself. In a busy city filled with noise, lights, and endless ambition lived a man named Daniel. Daniel was successful. He had a high-paying job, a big apartment, and everything people usually dream of. But there was one thing he didn't have: peace. Every morning he woke up tired. Every night he went to bed worried. His life was full, but his heart felt empty. The endless chase. Daniel believed happiness was just one step away. If I get promoted, I'll be happy. If I earn more, I'll relax. If I achieve more, I'll finally feel satisfied. But every time he reached a goal, a new one appeared, and the cycle never ended. The breaking point. One day, everything changed. Daniel was in an important meeting when suddenly he couldn't breathe. His heart was racing, his hands were shaking. He walked out, sat alone, and realized something terrifying. I have everything, but I feel nothing. That night, he looked at himself in the mirror and asked, "When was the last time I felt truly happy?" He had no answer. The unexpected journey. The next morning, Daniel did something unusual. He took a leave from work. No plans, no destination, just space. He packed a small bag and left the city. Peaceful. A simple village. After hours of travel, Daniel arrived at a quiet village. No noise, no rush, no pressure. Just simple people living simple lives. There, he met an old farmer named Rahim. Rahim didn't have much, just a small house, a few animals, and a piece of land. But he was always smiling. The question. Daniel couldn't understand. "How are you so happy?" he asked one day. Rahim smiled and said, "Because I don't chase what I don't need." Daniel frowned. "But don't you want more?" Rahim replied, "I have enough, and enough is everything." The lesson begins. Daniel decided to stay in the village for a few days. Days turned into weeks. He started helping Rahim with small tasks, feeding animals, watering crops, cleaning the yard. At first it felt strange, but slowly something changed. The forgotten joy. One morning, while working under the sun, Daniel suddenly laughed. For no reason. Just laughed. He stopped and realized he hadn't laughed like that in years. The truth revealed. That evening, Daniel sat with Rahim and said, "I feel different here, lighter, free." Rahim nodded. "Because here you are not chasing life, you are living it." Daniel stayed silent. The hard realization. Days later, Daniel checked his phone after weeks. Hundreds of missed calls, dozens of emails. His company needed him. His old life was calling him back. And suddenly, he felt heavy again. The choice. That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. He had a choice. Go back to his old life, money, success, pressure, or stay and live simply, peacefully. The final lesson. Before leaving, Daniel asked Rahim one last question. "What if I go back and lose this peace again?" Rahim looked at him and said something powerful. "Peace is not a place, it's a choice." The return. Daniel returned to the city. But something inside him had changed. He still worked, he still earned, but he stopped chasing endlessly. He made time for himself. He valued simple moments. He learned to say enough. The new life. Daniel no longer lived to impress others. He lived to feel alive. And for the first time in years, he was truly happy. Moral of the story: happiness is not found in having more. It is found in appreciating what you already have. Success without peace is meaningless, but a simple life with peace is the greatest success of all.